Hey guys, so as you can see, my bed sheets are drying inside because the whole day it's raining in Barcelona, like really raining the whole day since the morning, which is like really not normal, but yeah, let's try to embrace it, right? So as usual, I just finished my work and I will go now to Barcelona because I do need to do some really important purchases. I need to go to the pharmacy to get some specific product because a few weeks ago I was at the dentist and the dentist told me that the flesh above your tooth or teeth, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Well, it was not the dentist, it was the helping elf of the dentist. She told me that it is really sensitive, and because while she was cleaning my teeth, I was like bleeding the whole process through, and I was really able to feel how much I bleed, because also at the end she said, please wash your mouth because it's a lot. And yeah, when I was like spitting it into the sink, I was able to see it. Okay, too much details, no one asked for, but I think you get the vision. So I asked her like, okay, like is this not normal? And she's, because it was also quite embarrassing because I'm 29 years old and this was my first time ever to properly clean my teeth. And I'm not meaning like cleaning with a toothbrush. They have something like specifically which felt like a combination of liquid, like water and pressured air. I don't know if this makes sense. So it was my first time and I thought that maybe this is normal, you know, maybe people bleed. I asked her if this is normal and she said no. So I really need to get this product because since that day, at least once in a day, I have the taste of blood in my mouth. Yeah, it like I have the taste of blood out of nowhere. I don't eat anything or drink, it just pops up and I just, yeah, feel it. So that's kind of gross. I really don't like it. So I need to fix it. And also I need some other things for my upcoming Spanish class. See if I find all the things I need. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's still raining, so I hope I don't get completely soaked. But also I feel like because it's raining the whole day, maybe it's not gonna be so many people out there. So let's hope the shops are not overcrowded. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. And I would say, let's go.
que igual complex.
Sí.
C75
No.
te lo tendría que encargar.
Ah, ok. Ok, no, no problema. Gracias, adiós. Hey guys, so we have now Tuesday and I'm actually quite a bit nervous because I will have my very first Spanish lesson. It is an online course. I actually wanted to go to an actual school, but since those lessons are really late in the evening and I don't live in the center of Barcelona, I would be home really late. So yeah, I chose now to do the online course instead, but in the same school. And if you might ask yourself, Valentina, you are already living more than 2 years in Spain. How can this be your first Spanish lesson? Well, obviously I already had a Spanish course because I was lucky enough that my company is offering language courses. But the only problem with that was basically that all the colleagues where I was like in a group with, they were so much more advanced than my level of Spanish. This was quite really frustrating and tricky for me because the speed was so much more faster, and yeah, like I said, they were all in a higher level and I was still a little mouse, still am a little mouse in the Spanish world. So yeah, I thought 2026 I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm actually gonna go into some action. That's why I decided to finally invest my money in something really useful, and this is Spanish. The other thing why I'm like also freaking out so much right now is because I'm nearly 3 years in Spain, and to be honest, I'm really not proud of my level of Spanish. I feel like I could be so much better. I'm really not as far as I wanted to be. Maybe it's also because in my work I only speak in German. I think this is the main reason. And yeah, with my boyfriend I also speak in English. Not that he doesn't want to speak Spanish with me, but I tend to always go to English. So yeah, I'm quite nervous, but also I'm really excited. I'm starting with the first level, so the beginner's level. I think it's level A called. I will have it 2 times in a week. I think in total 4 hours, which I think is perfect because in the other language course I was at my company, they only had 1 lesson in a week, which was only 1 hour. And I think because of that reason, the speed was too fast for me and I really couldn't keep up. Also, why I'm stressing so much is I'm learning Spanish, right? But when I achieve this language, this will not be it, because then I need to learn Catalan for sure. So yeah, that's why I'm also stressing myself so much, that I really want to get Spanish on a good level so I can also start with Catalan. So yeah, plus 2 languages I need to learn.
Entonces, ¿conoces el pasado?
No,
You know the past?
no. Trabajo como especialista de informática. Hablo inglés, alemán y croata, y también un poco español.
¿Está en el norte o en el sur?
¿Qué significa madrugar?
Madrugar es madrugar, like a morning person, or... This is a general question. Do you like to cook? You all like